19 out of 23 job seekers I spoke to last month ditched the open to work banner and instead followed the framework I'm going to share with you today. But before we get into what the framework is and how this benefited them, let's look at what the open to work banner is and how it works. So at the moment, there are two options in your settings to be open to work on LinkedIn. There's open to work for all LinkedIn members, which will add a green banner to your profile picture. Alternatively, there's open to work for recruiters only, which means the banner doesn't appear on your profile. Now, there are big differences and implications for choosing one over the other, so pay close attention. Open to work to recruiters only means that your job seeking preferences will only be shown to those using a LinkedIn recruiter account. A LinkedIn recruiter account is essentially a premium account that some companies or individuals use to help them search and find potential job seekers in one place. Now, according to LinkedIn, when you're open to work for recruiters only, LinkedIn also does its best to shield your profile from anyone at your current company who may be using the LinkedIn recruiter account. That way, they won't know that you're looking for new work. Now, it's worth noting that there are a few variables here. There are multiple types of recruiters, whether it's in-house or agency recruiters. Both may have varying motivations and perspectives when reaching out to you about a specific position. Plus, there are different versions of LinkedIn Recruiter with a range of functionalities and varying in price. Therefore, not all talent professionals and recruiters use LinkedIn Recruiter. Now, the open to work for all LinkedIn members is pretty self-explanatory. And when you select this option, a green circle appears around your profile, letting everyone know that you're open to work. It also prompts you to post on LinkedIn with a generic, "I'm looking for work, can you help?" type of post. So now we know how it works, let's look at the pros and cons. For the pros, increased visibility, the open to work banner signals to recruiters and hiring managers that you're actively seeking new opportunities, therefore potentially increasing your visibility to relevant job opportunities. Customization options. So LinkedIn allows you to customize the banner with your preferences, such as specifying the types of opportunities you're interested in, as well as adding a photo frame to stand out. Well, of course, there's the privacy option, so you can choose who sees the open to work signal on your profile, allowing you to maintain privacy with your current employer or others that may not need to know that you're job hunting. Supportive community. LinkedIn's open to work feature has garnered support from the community, with many users endorsing and sharing each other's posts to amplify their visibility. Now, the cons. Well, potential stigma. Some users may perceive the open to work banner as a signal of desperation or unemployment, which could potentially have a negative impact on your professional image. Limited effectiveness. While the banner may increase visibility, there's no guarantee it will lead to relevant job opportunities or increased interest from recruiters. Privacy concerns. Despite LinkedIn's privacy option, there's still a very small risk that your current employer or colleagues may see your open to work signal, which could potentially lead to awkward situations or jeopardize your current job. And finally, overuse. With the feature being widely used, there's a possibility that your profile might get lost among the countless others also using the open to work banner, therefore reducing its effectiveness in attracting attention. Now, it's worth mentioning, when I was working as a recruiter, I didn't really pay much attention to whether you had a green banner on or not. If you had the skills my client was looking for, I would contact you regardless. My role as a headhunter was to find the perfect candidate for my client. So I would contact everyone who at face value looked like they would be a good fit. Also, just adding the green banner isn't going to get you more job offers if your profile isn't fully optimized. Think about it this way. You could be top of Google, but if your website doesn't work or clearly outline what you do, it's as good as useless. There are so many factors that play into your job search success. So let's look at what you can do to make sure you're in the best possible position. So let's look at some of the tactics I teach the job seekers within my community through my Career Growth Accelerator program. When it comes to your LinkedIn profile, you want to think a bit like Google search. If you're looking for a specific product or service, you type it into Google and various options come up. And this is exactly how recruiters use LinkedIn. So the more keywords you have in your profile, the higher you will rank in recruiters' searches. So let's start with your profile picture. Now, avoid having a picture of you and your dogs or your kids. Instead, keep it professional with a headshot. Now, you don't need to pay out for expensive headshots. Just simply take a selfie on your camera phone and make sure that you're smiling. And ideally, keep the background neutral. You also want to look approachable in your photos to avoid looking too stern. Now, next, think about your headline. So here you have 220 characters to articulate what it is you do, your skills, and your value. So avoid wasting this valuable real estate by writing something like open to work or something really broad like thought leader, as no one is searching for these terms. Now, moving through your profile, you want to make sure that your about and featured and experience sections, as well as all your settings, reflect the types of roles that you are looking for. Now, if you need help optimizing your LinkedIn profile, check out my LinkedIn playlist here. And once you've optimized your profile, reach out to your existing LinkedIn connections. Now, take the time to personalize the message, as this will dramatically increase your response rate. So make a target network list and reach out to them with a personalized message based on your previous interactions. Now, if you are reaching out to the hiring manager or someone who has shared that they are hiring, don't just message or comment saying you're interested. Instead, take the time to read the job description or look at the company's website and then highlight where your skills and expertise fit what they are looking for. Finally, be more active on LinkedIn. Follow your target companies, connect with their employees, and engage with their posts. Same goes for the content that you consume online. Engage with the creator. Hopefully you're finding value in this video. And if so, I'd love your feedback. So let me know by hitting the like button or dropping me a comment. Now, next, always respond to legitimate recruiters when they reach out, even if what they send is not a good fit for you. Try to help them find someone who is a good fit and let them know what you're looking for. I've lost count of the amount of times as a former recruiter I sent messages to candidates and got zero response, only to receive a message out of the blue years later asking for help. It really pays to build relationships with people, especially recruiters. A simple, I'm not looking right now, but thanks for thinking of me can go a long way when your situation changes further down the line. Now, don't be afraid to share content on LinkedIn. Write a post around your expertise, what it takes to be a leader. How did you start in the industry? What tips or advice could you share for those starting out in their career? Share your thoughts on new industry trends. These actions will help you show up higher in the algorithm when recruiters are searching. Now, by doing the above and taking more of a proactive approach in your job search, you'll significantly surpass the outcomes achieved merely by displaying the open to work banner. So give this strategy a try and let me know how you get on. Maybe you feel like you're already doing all of this, but you're still not seeing the results, in which case you may benefit from my one-to-one support. If so, drop me a message so I can share more details on how I can help. Now, if you've enjoyed this video and learned something new, please let me know by hitting the like button and leaving me a comment below. If you're new around here, subscribe to be notified of more videos like this helping you land your dream job.